Welcome to Making Music with Miss Whitney. This is going to be our second video for time signatures. We talked about how the quarter note equals the beat if it is in a 4 time signature. This is our quarter, and if we have a 4 on the bottom, that means our quarter note gets the beat. And then the top note tells us how many beats there are in the measure. So if we have a 3/4 time signature, then we are going to have the equivalent of 3 quarter notes in each measure. We could write them as 3 quarter notes. We could write it as 1/2 note plus a quarter note. We could write it as a dotted half note because that is 3. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Notice that in the 3/4 time signature, because it's 3 beats per measure, we are not able to cut a measure in half. We cannot look at the first half of the measure and the second half of the measure because we have a beat that is going to be right on that half line. So let's look at this again. We have 1, 1, 1, or because we are counting in measures, 1, 2, 3, continue, 1, 2, 3. If I wanted to switch up this rhythm, I could. Let's say I'm going to take out a quarter note, and what is the equivalent value of a quarter note? Well, it's 2/8 notes. We could make 2/8 notes in the place of the 1/4 note. And here we have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Lastly, I wanted to go over the strong and weak beats in each measure. If you are in 3/4, okay, and you have 3 beats per measure, we'll represent them by our quarter notes, okay, you are going to have the strongest beat on beat 1, strong. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. See how I emphasized the strong beat? I've emphasized the first beat. 1, 2, 3. And that's why you will find 3/4 very often in a waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we have strong, weak, weak. These are our weak beats. Our emphasis is on this first beat. And anywhere you go, the emphasis will be on the first beat. For example, in 4/4, okay, we have 4 quarter notes in this measure. 4 quarter notes represented, 4 quarter note beats represented, and we will represent them by having the quarter notes. So in 4/4, we always have, in any time signature, you will have the strongest beat on the very first part of that measure. You have a strong, weak, little strong, and weak. So this is a strong beat. The third beat is pretty strong, but it's not going to be as strong as the first beat. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's an example one last time of what we can do to apply this in action. So here we have 1, 2, and 3, and it's going to be strong, weak, weak. So here we have 1, 2, and 3. Again, 1, 2, and 3. The emphasis is on the 1. Over here, remember we have strong, weak, little strong, weak. So we have 1 beat, 2 beats. This together is our 3rd beat, and that's our 4th beat. So here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. You see how there's like a heavy emphasis on the 1 and a slight emphasis on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's it for now.